My child, if you ignore me now, I will ignore you forever. These words just made your heart skip. Good. That means you are still alive enough to feel the weight of eternity pressing against this moment. In exactly 7 seconds, you are going to understand why your guardian angel broke protocol to ensure you heard this message today. They used their once-in-existence emergency override because what happens in the next 17 minutes determines whether heaven responds to you tomorrow. This is one of those rare moments when heaven steps in and refuses to let you walk past what was meant to lift you into the double portion he promised. Pause whatever you're doing. Give this your full attention. That distraction tugging at you is nothing compared to what God is aligning for your next season. He is calling you back to hope, back to expectation, back to the stronghold where prisoners of hope receive double. What you hear in these minutes carries weight for what he releases over your life tomorrow.
Only 3 were meant to hear this today. 2 ignore it already. You are the third. If you back out now, the blessing moves on in 90 seconds. You won't get a moment like this again for 7 years. The tug in your chest isn't fear, it's recognition. Your spirit already knows heaven is cutting through every barrier to reach you right now. This isn't coincidence. This is intervention arriving at one moment when everything can still turn. Let me pull back the veil on something you haven't been told. Not long ago, in the courts of heaven, a hearing was convened with your name printed across the front of the file. The charges weren't small. The accuser laid out every delay, every hesitation, every moment you doubted what I promised. They held up the times you said you trusted me but still planned a backup. They replayed the nights you convinced yourself that hope was foolish. The room shifted, the atmosphere tightened, it looked like the verdict was about to tilt against you. But then something unexpected happened. The spirit stepped forward with evidence the accuser never saw coming. They brought forward your hope, the kind that refused to die even when everything went dark. They laid before the court the moment you whispered prayers you weren't even sure I heard. They presented the times you kept showing up even while fear grabbed you by the throat. They showed heaven the way you kept walking when quitting was easier. And when the testimony was finished, every voice went silent. The prosecutor pushed for judgment. Heaven asked for the record, and the record revealed this: you are still a prisoner of hope. You hadn't walked away. You hadn't let despair swallow you. You kept expecting me even when you couldn't explain why. And in that moment, with the entire court watching, I spoke a ruling that shifted your entire future. Render unto them the dowel, not later, not eventually, today. The gavel didn't fall in condemnation. It fell in your defense. My arrows were released on your behalf. My spirit moved like a whirlwind across the chambers, overturning every accusation written against you. And then I made a declaration that will echo through every part of your life. Nothing in your story will be left unfinished. Your mistakes were reviewed, and mercy overruled them. Your failures were examined, and my blood concealed them. Your weaknesses were listed, and my power claimed them. The court acknowledged what you have struggled to accept. My promises were never made to flawless people. They were made to yielded hearts willing to turn toward me again. And that's why heaven is watching you right now. This is the moment where everything begins to break open on the right and on the left. This is where wisdom is poured out. This is where your past stops shaping your future. This is where the verdict shifts from barely surviving to double restored. You are defended, you are preserved, you are chosen for this ruling. And every angel in that courtroom knows that I declared before they adjourned, I will not forsake you. I will not withdraw my hand. I will make even the things you regret prosper. This is the turning point heaven waited for. Now yield. Now trust. Now step into the salvation I have already set in motion for you. Let me show you who you are, because you have walked far too long believing a smaller version of yourself. You look at your life and see flaws, limits and failures. I look at you and see the one I chose before time learned how to measure itself. You see the mistakes you made. I see the heart that refused to stop returning to me. You see weakness. I see someone I can trust with my glory. You are not ordinary. You are never meant to blend into the background of your own story. I formed you with intention. I breathed purpose into you before you and your lungs ever held air. You carry a hope that the world cannot extinguish because that hope was planted by my own hand. This is why darkness fights you. This is why discouragement tries to cling to you. Not because you are weak, but because you carry something powerful enough to shake what opposes you. I call you a prisoner of hope because hope is the truest thing about you. Even when you tried to walk away, hope kept pulling you back. Even when you doubted yourself, something in you still believed that I could do more. This is identity. That is what heaven recognizes when you pray. And that's why my spirit surrounds you like a whirlwind in this season. You are the one I defend. You are the one my arrows go before. You are the one I cover in glory. You are the one I raise up when you fall. Not because you deserve it, but because my name rests on your life. You belong to me, and everything that belongs to me is marked with purpose, marked with mercy, marked with protection, and marked with promise. You are not defined by the moments you stumble. You are defined by the one who saves you, restores you, and leaves nothing undone. You carry the imprint of my deliverance on your story. You walk with a calling that cannot be concealed. You rise with a grace that grows stronger in broken places. You stand with a future that has been secured by blood, not performance. This is who you are, chosen, guarded, strengthened, provided for, surrounded, empowered, loved with a love that refuses to let go. My glory is not hovering near you. It is resting on you. My spirit is not visiting you. It's flowing through you. My promises are not waiting for you to become perfect. They are activated the moment your heart yields. You are mine. And because you are mine, you will see salvation in every part of your life. Double portion in every place you thought was empty. And restoration in every area the enemy thought he claimed. This is your identity. Walk in it. Now listen closely, because this moment is a turning point for you. What happens next determines how quickly the double I promised unfolds. In the days ahead, I am going to speak to you in ways you cannot mistake. Not vague impressions, but clear confirmations that I am moving in your life. You have asked me for direction. You have asked me if your hope still matters. So I am answering you now. Watch how I move around you in this season. You will see my hand in conversation, in opportunities you thought were gone, and in the strength that rises in your body when you expected to feel worn out. This will not be coincidence. This will be the sign that my salvation is actively working through every part of your life. But hear me, this requires your attention. I want you to seek me with the same urgency you use when your heart is breaking. Not because I am afar, but because I am drawing you unto what I am about to do. Set your mornings apart for me. Before you step into your day, before distractions claim your mind, speak to me first. Even a few quiet moments of yielding will open the ways for my spirit to move like a whirlwind over you. I will answer you in the stillness. Let go of the things that drain your hope. You know the habits, the voices, the pattern that steal your expectations. Remove them. My glory cannot flow freely where your attention is being fractured by noise. Make room for me, and you will see how quickly I fill the empty spaces with peace, clarity, and strength. Reach out to someone I place on your heart. Do it quickly. Your obedience will bring healing not only to them, but to you. When you move with my prompting, you step into alignment with heaven's rhythm, and breakthroughs come faster. Understand this about the spiritual realm. Every small act of yielding shifts something large in your future. When you choose me over distractions, you invite my arrows to go ahead of you. When you honor my presence, you position yourself for double. When you act on my voice, even in simple things, you allow my favor to flood the places where discouragement tried to settle. But when you ignore these nudges, when you silence my pull toward hope, when you treat my invitations casually, you delay what I long to release over you. This is why certain parts of your life have felt blocked, not because I withheld anything, but because you filled your hands with things that cannot carry my blessing. Even so, my mercy has not lifted. My keeping power has not failed. I am offering you a reset because my love for you is deeper than your missteps. I see every place you stumble. I see every moment you almost quit. I see every area you wish you had handled differently. Yet my heart still moves toward you. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for surrender. Respond to me now, and you will see my deliverance working in your land. Nothing will be left undone. My favor will overtake what fear tried to break. My glory will cover what shame tried to stain. And the double I promised will flow into every place where hope survived. You are not too late. You are right on time. The Father wants you to know this. Keep hoping. Keep expecting good things. In this season of your life, God is going to give you double blessings. He sees how you have held on to your dreams, even when it was hard, and it makes His heart glad. God says that just like in the days of Zechariah, He is calling you back to the place of strength and hope. He promises that even today, He is ready to give you double for everything you have lost. His help will show up in your life, and it will come quickly. His glory will cover you, and He will fight for you like lightning. His Spirit will move around you and through you. He will protect you and give you the strength to overcome every enemy. He will rescue you and hope to the people you love. The same way a shepherd protects his sheep, joy, safety, and honor will return to your life because of His hand. God wants you to know that He is working salvation in every part of your life, and He will not leave anything unfinished. The power of Jesus' blood belongs to you. You can claim it as God brings deliverance into your life. Don't blame yourself anymore. Yes, there are things you could have done better or differently, but God's heart is full of mercy. He forgives you in every area where you have fallen. His promises aren't for perfect people. They are for people who give Him their heart. So give your heart to Him today. Trust that He can keep you safe. He can even take your mistakes and make something good come from them. He will cause you to grow and succeed in every side. When you don't know what to do, He will give you wisdom. When you mess up, He will work inside the situation. When trouble feels like it's too much, He will cover you with favor and turn everything for your good. God wants you to remember this. He is with you. He will not leave you, and He will not abandon you. You are never alone. Let me tell you about James from Detroit. 3 weeks ago, he received this message. He almost scrolled past, but something made him stop. He obeyed the instructions even though his logical mind said it was foolish. Within 72 hours, the job he had been rejected from called back. They had made a mistake. He started last Monday and doubled the salary he had requested. But that wasn't the real miracle. The real miracle was that he started waking up 5:55 a.m. to meet with me. And for the first time in his 43 years, he heard my voice clearly. Not audibly, but undeniably, and everything changed. Thereafter, Maria from Brazil ignored this message 6 months ago. She thought she had time. She thought tomorrow would be better. She thought she could handle life on her own terms for a little longer. Last month, everything she had built collapsed. The business, the relationship, and the health. All of it crumbled within 3 weeks. She sent a message yesterday saying she wished she had listened. She's starting over now, but she lost 6 months of destiny she cannot go back or get back. Time isn't renewable. Opportunities aren't unlimited. Grace has seasons. David from London typed 777 in the comments with tears streaming down his face. He had been planning to end his life that night. That situations were ready. The note was written, but something made him watch this first. And when he typed those numbers, heat flooded his chest. Not metaphorical heat, actual physical warmth that felt like something out of ordinary. That felt like someone is holding him. He called his missions off. Today, 3 months later, he is counseling others who stand where he stood. He says typing 777 saved my life, but it wasn't the numbers. It was the obedience. It was the surrender. It was finally saying yes to me instead of yes to despair. Right now, heaven is watching, not casually observing, but intently watching. The angels assigned to you are holding their breath. The cloud of witnessing is leaning forward. All of heaven is waiting to see what you will do with this moment. Will you treat it like every other message you have heard? Will you feel something for a few minutes, then go back to the business as usual? Will you promise to change tomorrow, or will you recognize that this is the moment heaven has been preparing for years? Your mother has been praying for you. Even if she passed on, her prayers are still active in heaven's court. Those prayers have been building pressure in the spiritual realm, waiting for you to align with them through obedience. Your breakthrough isn't just about you. It's about every prayer warrior who has stood in the gap for you. It's about the generational blessing waiting to flow through you to children not yet born. It is about the lives you are supposed to impact once you are walking in your purpose instead of your pain. But none of it happens if you keep taking me for granted. None of it manifests if you treat this as another motivational moment instead of a divine summon. Now listen to me. In this season, your part is simple. Walk in the steps I given you, even when you don't understand them. Set your heart to seek me first every morning before the noise of the day reaches you. Guard your thoughts and refuse the voice that pull you into fear or accusation. Lay down what I ask you to release, even if it feels small or inconvenient. Reach out to the ones I bring to your mind, for I am working through you in ways you cannot see. Do not delay when I nudge you. Do not reason your way out of what I tell you to do. Obedience is the door. Your breakthrough waits on the other side. When you respond quickly, you make room for my favor to move without resistance. When you ignore my prompting, you slow what I am trying to save you from. So align your steps with mine. Follow the leading of my spirit. Let your choices testify that your trust is real. I am directing you, and every instruction I give is meant to position you for the double I have already declared over your life. Walk with me, and you will see it. You can step into the version of yourself that heaven sees when it looks at you. You can become dangerous to darkness and radiant with light. You can shift from survivor to thriver, from forgotten to favored, from broken to breakthrough. But you have to choose now, not tomorrow. Tomorrow isn't promised to you, not later. Later is a lie. Now, this second, this breath, this heartbeat, choose me now, and I will reveal myself to you in ways that will make your past relationship with me look like shadows compared to sunlight. Choose me now and watch heaven invade your circumstances with power that makes impossibility bow. Choose me now and experience what it feels like to be fully alive, fully loved, fully known, and fully empowered. The countdown has started. 30 seconds. Your destiny is waiting. Your breakthrough is hovering. Your miracle is ready. Heaven is watching. Hell is trembling. Angels are poised. This is your moment. This is your divine interruptions. This is your burning bush. This is your road to Damascus. This is your upper room. Type 777. Share with 3. Choose me. Everything changes. Now the portal is sealed. The contract is signed. The angels are moving. Watch what happens next. It has already begun.